you have to feed them. So this is why this feed is here. Fish need to have enough oxygen in the water. Do you think they get oxygen here?
Yeah.
Because the water is flowing, so this oxygen is fairly well saturated at the upper level. So there's no oxygen problem in the water in general. How about the cleanliness of the water? Is the water clean?
Yep.
Some level. Same quality with the river. Some level.
Not for clean drinking. But
Quite
it's,
turbid, but meaning brownish color, right? Because it has soil particles
yeah.
suspended in the water. So that's why it's kind of this color. But if you take a bucket, if you set it there for 10 or 20 minutes, it will start to clear because the soil will settle at the bottom and you can begin to see. The water is reasonably clean. Because it's brown doesn't mean it's dirty. What makes it dirty is the many boats going up and down, putting oil slick on the top, and people throwing trash and chemicals in the water that would make it dirty. But the volume of water passing through is so high, the dilution factor is very, very high for it to have a negative effect on fish health. So fish do pretty well in this kind of culture environment. But we've done some studies to measure different level of affluence coming out of these systems, even in a very densely populated cage system. And it was very difficult. What we did is we set up a monitoring station. So we have a cluster of very heavy cage culture, and then we go half a kilometer, 1 kilometer, 3 kilometers, and we take water samples along to see what is the impact on the water. And we also take sediment sample at the bottom of the river. We take a sediment sample. And we compare and we look at it saying, does it have a negative effect on the water? And we couldn't find, because dilution rates are so high, we couldn't detect anything upstream compared to after they pass this cases. So it's reasonably good condition. In other words, it's not affecting the environment negatively in a significant level. Okay. So anyway, this is the way they make living. One of the things that would be interesting for you to ask of people here is the production. Why do they culture this fish and not another fish? And how fast does it grow? And how much money do they make from growing this fish compared to another kind of fish? These are interesting information to have for reference. Any questions?
Thank you, sir. So I may ask I don't know what is the English word for it, but we call this one a fish house, kind of the house of the cage, the fish. So is it similar to different areas in Asia, like Cambodia, Vietnam, or we have different?
Very special to Vietnam.
Oh.
They are doing some of this now in Cambodia and Thailand, also in Indonesia. But this was born in Vietnam, and this is very specific Vietnamese practice that others have actually copied. But it's very, and it also fits. The reason this came to be, we suspect, is because it fits into people's lifestyle. You know, people live in a river area like this, and then there's lots of waste coming from use of vegetables, etc. And these Pangasius still eat everything you throw, they will eat. So there's always been traditionally the Pangasius culture in a small scale, but never in a mass scale. One additional information also for you is this: the Pangasius was grown like this, and it used to be very, very heavily populated along these rivers. Chao Duc was one of the main area where this fish became very popular in cages. But within 3 to 4 years, all the cage cultures disappeared because the production shifted from cage to ponds. So moved from cage to ponds because it was easier and higher density could be grown in the pond. So it all moved towards inland. So now not as many people are growing fish in cages. So this is the Pengasis that slowly has been. But I suspect you can still find some cases, but not nearly as much.
So is the pond better than the cage in that
Yeah.
case? Yeah.
The production rates are higher in the pond than in the cage.
Thank you, sir.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.